Page 11 in your music theory workbook. This is eighth notes. The rhythmic value of eighth notes, another vocabulary word, is 1/2 of a beat. 1/2 of a beat. If an eighth note appears by itself, it will have a flag. There's an eighth note by itself. It looks like a quarter note with a flag on it. If two or more eighth notes appear, should be an H here, eighth notes appear in a row, they will often be beamed together. And they do that so that it's easy on the eyes, but you can tell that they're twice as fast as a quarter note. To write in our numbers, we're going to use a plus sign when writing the count for eighth notes. And it doesn't matter if it has a flag, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or if it's beamed. We would do it that way. And of course the time signature here would be 4/4 time. So we would actually say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. First measure says clap the rhythm while counting out loud. Follow me from left to right here. We're going to do this together. I'll count you off and we're going to do it. 1 and 2 and ready and go and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and. Piece of cake. And in our book, we wouldn't even need to write these in our white book that we use, because we would know that it would sustain for 2 beats. So you just need to show me where you would articulate or hit something. Put a check here. Number 2, write the count below the notes and then clap the rhythm while counting out loud. Well, this would then be 1 plus the and symbol, 2 and, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, we're going to leave this blank, 3 and 4. If you want, you could draw this just to show that it extends, but in your white book, we're not going to use those. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Half a beat, that would equal 1 quarter note. Half a beat, another quarter note, another quarter note, another quarter note. There are 4 quarter notes in each measure. That's how you can figure out the math and basically complete each measure. We're going to clap and count that out loud together. I'll count you off. 1 and 2 and your turn, go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and. And I hope you were accurate in your counting. Number 3, write the count below the notes and then clap the rhythm while counting out loud. So something changed here. I wonder what changed. 3/4 time. Okay, so we're not going to have 4. We know there are 3 quarter notes in each measure now. So this would then be 1 and, notice the stems, how they work here? It's interesting. 2 and 3. That's the first measure. Okay, stems face up because it's second spacing below. In this case, we just have to pick. We can go above or below. I think it would look better going below, so that's why they drew it this way. Next measure, because it ends at 3, 1 and 2 and 3. Next measure, notice they're all going down because it's third line or above, and they're beamed together. 1 and 2 and 3 and. And in this case, this is interesting. We were able to pick, and we went with this one. We went up because this guy was lower. The last one would be 1. We could put dash, dash, because we know a dotted half note gets 3 beats of sound. So that will complete the measure. I'm going to walk over to the piano and I'm going to have you clap and count it while I perform it. I'll say the numbers to help you out. Here we go. Hands up. Let's see. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and ready and go. And 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. I played the wrong note there at the end. I played a C, but I liked it better that way. Instead of a minor key, I made it a major key. We'll put a check here next to number 3. Number 4. Write the count below the notes and then clap the rhythm while counting out loud. Okay, we're in bass clef. Let's see, we know this is going to be 1, and it'll carry to 2. So this must be 3, and there you go. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2, 3. And we're going to do the same on this one. I'm going to do my best to play it in bass clef. And you're going to clap and count it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and ready and go and 1 and 2 and 3 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 and another piece of cake. Let's put a check next to number 4. Number 5. Okay, this is a little trickier. Write in the counts below the notes and then add the missing bar lines. First thing we want to look at is going to be the time signature. So we're going to have 4 beats to fill. 1, I know this will be 2, 3, 4, and so bar line must go right there. 1, 2, 4, and bar line must go here. 1, 4, and bar line goes here. 1. There you go. And let's try clapping counting that. Let's discover what this would sound like. And I'd encourage you to try to play these, whether you read treble clef or bass clef, on your own instrument as well. I just happen to be playing them on piano. I'll give you 1 measure to count you off, and you're going to clap and count it with me. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and. If you played along with me, you probably discovered I played some wrong notes, but I got the rhythm right. So we're going to put a check here. And we're good.